All right, so this is the X-Pulldown. We're gonna think of this as a postural exercise. That's why it's at the end of our program with straight sets as a finisher move. So we're not gonna go too heavy on this. You don't need much weight on this. You're not gonna need very much weight at all. You're gonna get a cable stack that has dual cables on it, either free arms or one of the old school kind of just stationary setups. But at any rate, arms same height, same width. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get an RX pad on the ground here. In phase one, this is gonna be done half kneeling, okay? So we're gonna grab these weights crisscross, all right? I'm gonna get into a half kneeling position here. And then from there, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay nice and tight through my back hip. All I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna squeeze these weights down into my pocket. So coming across the body with both arms and down, pulling my shoulder blades down and back, okay? And then really pushing that chest to the sky as I get a good contraction through my shoulder blades. You're gonna feel this instantly throughout your back muscles in the upper back. Great postural maneuver here. Make sure you'll see my tendency, because I'm a righty, is I always grab right overhand, and then I often, depends which leg I put forward, but just make sure you're keeping track, if you can, of just alternating your grip, left over right, right over left for your sets, and then switching obviously where your knee is, one down, the other down, just alternating just so we change positions. Doesn't have to be exact or perfect between the two, but what we're gonna do from there in the second phase is the same exact maneuver, okay, but we're gonna just stagger our stance. So same thing, except now we're just staggered, all right? And then same thing, you see me go with my left forward, right over. So for the next set, I go left over right, and just kind of keep track of that. It will feel a little different depending on which hand you like. This feels a little odd for me. So if you do notice that one side feels a little bit odd for you, maybe work that side for 2 sets and the other one for only 1, just to always work your weak points. So that's the X pull down, the half kneeling variation for phase 1, and the staggered stance variation in phase 2.